Alright guys, so you've made it through setting everything up. You've made it through how to set up your first listing. We've talked about how to fulfill orders. Now it's time for the fun part, okay? And this is where we actually start going through how to pick the items, what items we're going to start selling. And this is what's really, really cool is that you actually get to sell anything that you want. Alright, again, I'm not going to give you a specific list of 10 items that you have to sell. These are the only items that would sell. There are hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of items out there that you can sell, and this is where it gets fun because now you get to decide what niche you want to be in, meaning what category of items do you want to sell? Do you want to sell furniture? Do you want to sell decor? Do you want to sell camping gear? Sporting wear? I mean, what is it that you want to sell? Patio furniture, whatever it is that you guys want to sell, you get to sell it. And that's why this is so exciting because, again, now it's like you have a digital storefront that people all across the nation, I mean, this thing's nationwide now, 24/7, and these individuals get to buy from you, and you're literally just sitting at your house or, maybe you're sitting at a cafe somewhere checking your sales, wherever you want to run this business from, and you don't have to worry about a brick and mortar store. So this is just really exciting. I get really excited about this stuff. So this is where it starts to get fun. Now, again, I'm going to show you a quick technique that's going to help you get started. I'm at the point now, and some of the other students in this course who are making sales are at this point as well, where we can just go over to Amazon or go over to one of these other websites I'm going to share with you and just find, a lamp, let's say, for $59, and we know that we can sell it for, $85 or $89.99, and we can list that and get it up and start making some sales. But when you get started, okay, the first thing you're going to have to do is build a little confidence, and you're going to want to probably see what items are already selling. So in the next module, I'm going to take you through something, a very, very quick method called the piggyback method. It's how I got started, and it just shows you a quick way to find some items that are already selling over on eBay to help you get started. And then you can always go from there, all right, and branch out and sell whatever it is that you want to sell. Now, two quick things real quick before we jump into these modules. I want to explain to you, or just remind you that impulse buy items tend to sell really well. So again, I would stay away from things that have brand names splattered all across them in case there are individuals out there who want to price compare. And the other thing I would stay away from, just remembered this out of the blue, are like electronics, like MP3 players and computers, tablets, phones, stuff like that. But again, impulse buys work really well. These are things that people see and they just want to have. Decor, some type of camping gear or patio furniture or lighting or fixtures or stands or chairs. Any of that kind of stuff works really, really well. But again, you may find a niche that is untapped that nobody else is selling in, and you may do really well with this. And that's what's cool about putting this course out here is now I have students coming back to me saying, hey Jake, I found out that these items sell really well and you didn't teach this in your course. Ha ha ha. I'm making money. And it's like, that's awesome. I'm really excited for you guys. And again, I'm showing you a basic blueprint. I'm showing you the foundation. And now your job is to take what I'm teaching you, okay, the basics, okay, the behind the scenes, how to set stuff up, how to link things together, how to fulfill orders, how to set up your listings. And now you get to go out and actually find what items you want to market, which is really, really cool. Now, the other thing that I wanted to briefly touch on, and I'm going to touch on this later, is that it takes the same amount of time to list a small item as it does a big item. So be adventurous. And what this means is you can take 10, maybe 15 minutes on one of your first listings, setting up a listing for an item that's only going to make you $5 or $10 profit, and you could spend that same 10 minutes setting up an item or setting up a listing with an item that's going to make you $100 or $150 profit. Okay, again, that's another really cool feature about this blueprint is that the items we're selling, despite the fact that you're going to, sell bigger or smaller items at different price points, it takes the same amount of time to set these items up and set up the listings. So now we can really leverage our time to make more profits. So again, in the next couple modules, we're going to go over finding items to sell, and I just want to shoot this quick video and let you know, again, this is where it gets fun. This is where you can be adventurous. Let's hop into the next lecture, and I'm going to show you the quick piggyback method. For those of you who are unaware of how to find items, this is going to give you a better idea of at least where to start so you can start finding some items that are already selling over on the eBay platform. Okay guys, in this video I'm going to be covering how you're going to be finding the items to sell. I'm at the point now that I've been doing this for such a long time and making a really solid income, selling thousands and thousands of dollars worth of products from Amazon over on eBay, that I can just kind of look through things, see if I think they would sell, come up with a good title and mark them up and make money. But you're not going to probably be able to do that just starting off. So I'm going to shoot a quick video, show you exactly how you can find different items to make some money on when you're getting started. You'll get better at it, but just starting off, what I would suggest doing is coming over to Amazon, typing in blue Amazon or green Amazon or red Amazon, and then clicking on one of these items. So right here, Pyrex storage 10-piece set. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this, I'm going to copy the title, head right over to eBay, and hit paste. Now, instead of just going right here, I'm going to go over to advanced, and I'm going to type in the keywords, and I'm going to do completed listings. Okay, this means that these have gone through their cycle of selling. All right, it doesn't mean necessarily they've sold, but they've been completed, the listings. So you can look on here and see there's tons of people doing this. Okay, tons of people drop shipping. Here's someone sold this Pyrex set for 25 bucks. Go ahead and click on it. All right, this seller has no feedback. That's going to happen every once in a while. We can go to someone else. Click on these guys. Okay, you can see that's Target. Never mind. I should have known that. Guys, look, I want to point this out. I'm glad that happened, actually. You can see that some of these larger retail stores actually sell directly on here, and that's okay. I guarantee you for a fact that I could sell this for $34.99 all day long if I redid the title with third-tier thinking and actually filled out the entire title. You see, what happens is these larger businesses sell on eBay directly, but their software that automates and lists for them just puts the same title that they have on their website, and when it comes to eBay and lists, then it doesn't sell very well. So you can easily outsell these big companies just by doing third-tier thinking. Okay. Trying to find. I'm sorry. This is just what happens. Sometimes it takes a while to find. Takes a little while to find somebody that you can piggyback off of. Okay, this person right here, they have 58 feedback. They're selling stuff that are stock. So we're gonna go ahead and click on them. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna see what other items they are selling. All right. So now what we can do is that we found someone else drop shipping using the arbitrage models. We can just go in, click on their items, and then we can go right back to Amazon. Oopsies. Let me go to the top here. Paste. Alright. Look, $58.50. Over here they're selling it for $100. Alright guys. So now we can go ahead and list this item on eBay, undercut them a little bit, and we're going to be making profit. Alright. Now, again, I want you guys to understand that when you're finding different products to sell, that's one way you can do it, is you can go on eBay, find someone who's selling drop shipping items like you are, and go ahead, relist all their items and undercut them, and then you can start making some money that way. But at the same time, I don't want you to get caught up on that, because there's going to be times that you find items that people are selling on eBay cheaper than you can find them on Amazon. And that happens every once in a while. You find someone who's a wholesaler and can just do that. Don't get discouraged when you find that. Just move on to the next item. But again, guys, you can just find a seller, find all their items, see what their profit margins are, and you can even charge more than what they're charging. I might put this on here for, personally, I would probably put the shower head on here for $106.31, because in my mind, for some reason, after doing this, that just sounds like a good price. And I know that if I did a really good title, even though theirs is cheaper, I would have different words up here, so I would get different people searching for it, and I would be able to sell this for $106 all day long. Okay, so don't get caught up on the prices either, guys. The only reason that we're using other sellers is to find products that are selling and to find products that people are listing that are hot on the market. Okay, so after you go to One Box Store, whoever the seller is, find their items and relist them. Go ahead and click on one of their items, grab it, copy it, go back to eBay, paste it in. Oopsies. What did I do? Oh, okay. Take the item, paste it in, and search it on eBay. And you're going to find all of these shower heads. And what you can do now is you can go in, click on one of these, and now you're going to find someone else who's selling. And you can click on them. And you can go through and find out everything that they're selling and do the exact same thing where you take it, go back to Amazon, find the price, and sell it yourself. So just an overview again, guys, of what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to eBay. You're going to go over here. You're going to go to eBay.com or Amazon.com. You're going to type in something like blue or green Amazon. Let's just type in, I don't know why it's acting so goofy, green Amazon. Okay. You're going to find something. You're going to copy it, take it over to eBay. You're going to paste it in. You're going to get a list of people selling it. You're going to click on them, find the other items they're selling, go through, list all the items that they're selling, either undercut them or a similar price, out title them. And then you're going to take one of the other items that they're selling after you've listed all of their items, take its title, paste it into eBay, find someone else selling it, and then you're going to go through all their products and do the exact same. You're really just spider webbing all around eBay and Amazon, finding different products. Okay, so that's how you're going to be finding products. Eventually, like I said, guys, you're going to get really good at this. You're going to be able to hop right on Amazon. You're going to be able to go to the departments. You're going to be able to go down here, click on kitchen or furniture and decor. You're going to be able to go in and look at sofas and couches. This right here, click on it. Look at all these different pictures, all the different things it does. You're going to be able to sell that all day. $237, $236.99 all day long. You got that. It's in stock. Bam. You're going to be able to just do that in your head. But for now, you're going to use the method I showed you, spider webbing, looking for things at a smaller profit. And as you get better, as you get more experience and you're advanced in this, you're going to be able to sell higher ticket items for more money off the top of your head. And if you want, you can experiment with that at the beginning. It's up to you. The more you try it, the better you get. So we're going to keep moving in the next video. I just want to show this to you guys, and we're going to keep moving right along.